What's up, agents, and welcome back to another division video. It's the slower time of the season right now in the division. All the excitement at the beginning of the season, the new story, especially this season because we had the DLC, all kind of calming down at the moment, so news is a little bit slower. There's a couple of stories that have come out that I just kind of wanted to cover because I really want to see what your opinions of these stories are. So with all that, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, give this video a like, and as always, please do let me know what you think in the comments down below. With all that said, let's get straight into it. I've been slacking with my comments, apologies. I am going to try and keep up with them. I have been on holiday, I've come back, work and life has been crazy, but please do continue to comment. I will get to them. That is my promise from me to you. Right, so first of all, let's cover the lesser of the two stories. It's here over on the X page, and they were talking about Textiles. Now, I know Textiles is a huge talking point for the division. It has been for such a long time. They did kind of try and make it a little bit better with the introduction of Danny Weaver, but really, even that still feels kind of limited. I do cover him every week to see if he's worth going to, but at this point, if you go into him just for like one exotic cash, all the other caches kind of I'm shrugging my shoulders at a little bit now at this point because it feels kind of backwards to me. And I'll give you my very quick opinion on it. The people that are going to have a huge amount of textiles to spend are the people that have played for a long time. So getting a field proficiency cache is kind of meh. Why would I bother going to, spending that, 5-10 minutes to go to him to spend it on that? You just kind of don't, right? And that sounds kind of weird. It's only 5-10 minutes, but you just kind of don't, right? We all know what I mean when I say that. And I think most of the time I only go because I'm creating the content for it. I don't think I would really go. I don't often even do my weekly project for my exotic cache nowadays because it's that kind of downtime in the season. So to go and find the snitch and then find Danny, it's like, I just won't bother today. I was getting and play the game, right? It's kind of counteractive because the players that are new to the game, well, they're probably going to want to spend the textiles on them very beginning things that, one-time purchases. So it's kind of counteractive, I think, a little bit. I think he needs to be improved. I think he should be dishing out. He should be dishing out way more exotics. Take the field proficiency caches out and just make him overall, a little bit more interesting. But with all that said, every now and again, in the store, we have been getting certain items that we've been able to buy with textiles. So if you look in the vanity that they often sell, the vanity gets updated every week now. That is now a thing. It used to be every other week. It is now every week. There's always kind of one part normally that we can now buy with textiles that then goes ahead and makes the whole pack a little bit cheaper. And, I'm not going to complain about that. I make them videos every week about the vanity and kind of review it. I know people aren't so keen that the vanity gets updated every week. But then again, that's a separate issue. But it's giving us something else to use them on, so that's kind of great. And then now they posted this. We finally get there. I've been ranting for too long. Agents, it's time to put those textiles to use. We're opening outfit purchases with textiles for a limited time, and you get to decide what's featured. What's your pick? So it's going back to an older uniform. Well, it's not uniform, it's apparel, but we've had it not long ago, right? The baby face mask came back. Did it come back for Halloween? So maybe it was longer. It's almost a year since Halloween. But I kind of feel like we had the clown, the baby face, and something else not too long ago. But anyway, Babyface is coming back, but then also one that I don't think we've seen for a very long time, Aces, which came from the Necessary Tactics event that we had a while back. This is kind of great. I kind of like this because a lot of people say that they want old vanity back. I see it all the time when I make any kind of vanity or apparel video. Oh, I wish they would bring this back. Oh, I wish they would bring that back. Oh, I wish they would bring this back. And okay, some of them are ones that we've seen more recently, Keener, Recruiter, or some of the more popular ones. And although I don't think they will do that with them, if they could do it with the ones that came out, we're talking 2-3 years ago, ones that we've not seen for a very long time, kind of the OG apparel events that we used to get. If it's kind of going to rerun them, I think this is a pretty good idea, because essentially as well, it's free, right? And what does the division need more than anything else at the moment, or all the time? Free vanity, right? It's stacked very highly with premium vanity. We get that every week. So if they're going to put something in, then, and obviously they can't do it forever. They haven't got that amount. There's not been that many apparel events that they could do this, perhaps every week or something like that. That would run out, really, really quickly. But, for something every now and again added into what hopefully will be other plans to bring other stuff to the game as well, I'm not going to say no, and I don't think anybody else would say no. Would it make people log in to get it? They would have to really want it and be aware that it's being done watching this video. Other social media creators stuff, or the X page. I don't think people necessarily would log in if they're on a break, but it is there. And free is free, so yeah, we'll take it. Anyway, we've spent enough time on that. Let me know what you think down below, and also let me know which one you voted for. I voted for this one, for Babyface. Obviously you don't see the results before you vote, which I'm surprised at. I thought Babyface would be more popular. I like the chest with the bullets round and things like that, but I guess this one's just older and therefore people wanted it back. But it looks like that's the one that we're going to get. Is that going to be with today's update or not? I guess we'll find out, and I'll cover it if it is. And then last night they posted this, obviously starting in about an hour. Season Pass XP is boosted to 5 times. So if you've not yet finished your Season Pass, now is going to be the time to come back to the game to log in to do it, because 5 times is a huge amount over this next week. And then afterwards, that's kind of getting you in preparation for getting ready for stretch goals. So stretch goals are returning, and they put in this little note at the end, which I find interesting, and this is why I wanted to make the video, to get your opinions. Post-cat rewards are worth chasing. Something special is coming. Trust us, you'll want to be ready. So the question is, what is that? And why is it so special? Why is it any better than last time? And if you think about last time, I think the rewards were pretty good. Take away all of the issues. I know people are going to put, yeah, the rewards were well good because you got like 10 levels at a time. They were plagued with issues. The exotics that you got, the 999 exotics and things like that. There was a tremendous amount of issues with stretch goals last time that made them really, really good. But if you take away all them issues, and we should have been getting, kind of what we should have just been getting, they were actually pretty good. They were good for getting your expertise up, good for, upgrading your guns and your armor and things like that. So, I think stretch goals are a good thing, but if they're going to make them even better this time, what could they make them better with? The only thing that comes to mind with me is, are they just going to flat out increase the amount of rewards that we get? To make them better than what they would have been last time if they were working correctly? Are they going to add other things in there? Are they going to add vanity and apparel in there? Yeah, I'm not sure really. I don't know how. It says something special, so that would be interesting. My guess would be maybe they're going to add vanity in the older vanity anyway that we've not seen for a long time. And if they only do that once a season, we're not going to run out too quick, right? The amount that they dish vanity out anyway. That's gonna, once a season, for them to add some vanity in for free that was once paid for. I don't think that's a bad thing. I'm talking about things like you can't get anymore, like the space suit, the diver's costume. There's a lot in there from kind of year 1, year 2 that you just can't get anymore. So if they're gonna put things like that in it, yeah, all right, it's a bit of a bummer for people like me. That's not really something special, but for newer players in the game, I certainly think that should happen. But yeah, as always, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. That's definitely a super long video about 2 very, kind of not huge news moments, but we'll take it, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.